Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of the Huevos Con Weenies Podcast. I'm Jay, the creator, and here with me again today is the one and only Purple Sands.
Booyaka, booyaka.
How you doing, Purple Sands?
Booyaka. I'm doing fine, my friend.
Booyaka. Oh, man. We have had a pretty eventful week. We haven't seen each other for a whole week,
Yeah.
but last week, right after we got done doing the podcast, I believe we told the listeners that we were going out to celebrate your wife's her birthday.
It was fun.
And fucking A, guys, the night got fucking wild. Like, we went out. It started off normal. We went out to a bar here in town, and everything was chill. I had a double shot of Tito's vodka.
Ooh.
I believe you had a double shot of Jameson.
Jameson, yeah.
Right, and your wife did
The tried and true.
as well. And at that bar, I think we had 6 shots at that bar.
That's crazy.
6.
And that was like our pregame. Like we were
That-
supposed to go bar hopping.
Yeah, we went to multiple bars after that. So we had, oh my God.
I wonder how many shots we had the whole night.
I don't know, but I looked
think-
at my bank account the next day, and I was like,
Like,
fuck,
what the fuck did we
how
do?
much money did I fucking spend? I don't even remember spending that much money. But
Me either.
like, all right, so we had 6 shots at that one bar, and then we went, where did we go after that?
Then we went to
I think we were looking
another
for bars.
bar. Oh yeah.
We went to like 2 other bars, but they were like fucking
Packed.
packed to the brim, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we were going to go into this one bar that was playing like Mexican music. They had, but it was like they were playing like Bad Bunny and shit.
Yeah. Well, that's
And-
not Mexican, I guess, but Mexican people listen to it.
because he's Puerto Rican, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So not Mexican music, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
Latino music.
Latino music. Yeah. There we go. Went there, fucking packed to the brim. We were like, you know what? Fuck this. Let's just get out of here. And then we were trying to go into the sports bar, but they had like a 40-minute wait.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna wait 40 minutes
Yeah.
just to drink here.
That place was loud too.
And then we went to the tried and true place where we went the last time we went out drinking.
Mm-hmm.
That place is always cool.
Yeah.
Always fucking cool. And we go in there. I remember I had I think I got like a double shot of Patron. So I think I had 2 or 3 of those. So that's another 4.
Yeah.
6 shots right there.
And then we ordered some White Claws too on the
Oh my
side.
God, and I drank White Claw.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I don't know how many White Claws we drank.
Fucking A.
Huh.
I think 2.
Yeah.
We had 2 eat. Oh shit. Fuck. No wonder I blacked out. Fucking A. Or I browned out. Because I remember bits and pieces of the night.
Yeah.
And then what's interesting is that we were in line and we got hit on, dude.
Yep.
We got hit on. Some Mexican chick went up to us asking, what are we doing? And I was confused. I was genuinely confused.
Sounded like the police.
I was like, what do you mean? It's like, we're at a bar. What do you think we're doing?
About to order some drinks.
But then
bitch.
she went on to explain that her and her friend were in town and they were looking to have some fun.
Yep.
Hint, hint.
And then
You know
that's
what I
when
mean?
she looked at her table and then asked if, we wanted to join them.
Oh my God.
She
I
had like a
know.
blonde friend.
That would have been
and-
fucking awesome. But this guy's married, obviously.
And he brought that up.
And yeah. I told him, just be honest with him. I was like, well, he's married, but I'm not, But she wasn't trying to hear that. Which is,
She wasn't trying to
I
hear
mean,
that.
obviously, I understand it. She's, it's 2 girls. They wanted 2 dudes to hang out with
Yeah,
them, not just
it makes
one.
sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty dope. And honestly, it was a confidence booster, especially since I lost all this weight. You know what I'm saying? 25 pounds down, bro.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah. Chicks don't reject us. We reject them. Nah.
But okay, so that happened, which was fucking awesome. And then the rest of the night, not the rest, but from there until we got to the 7-Eleven was kind of a blur to me.
Oh, we saw a
remember-
car crash?
Yeah, we get to the 7-Eleven. I think I remember because at the 7 oh, actually no, that's too specific. When we got to the 7-Eleven, I was dancing
Yeah.
for a little bit. before we
You
went
were.
inside. And then and then we got our smokes. We come out and a fucking car crash happens
Like right then and
right in
there.
front of us. And because of how fucked up I was, I stumbled on my words. I don't know why, but I started yelling in Spanish.
This dude was yelling in Spanish.
And I was supposed to say "Están emborrachado,"
Oh yeah.
but instead I was like "Está borracho, está borracho," which is, oh my fucking god, dude.
Oh yeah. And
Why the fuck was I screaming in Spanish?
I don't know. And then I remember you asking the girl if she's had, too much to drink.
I think, what did I say? I think I kind of feel like I said like "¿Cuántos han tomado?"
Yeah, you were saying it in Spanish, and she didn't
She
understand.
was like,
you.
"What?" I was like, "Oh no, like you good? You good?"
You're thinking you're in Mexico and shit.
Oh my god, dude, it's fucking cringe, bro.
Yeah, and then the accident involved two girls, and there was like a bunch of people. Like we saw crackheads, like
All of a sudden, everybody got there, which
Crackhead.
was weird.
and then like some 40-year-old dudes like trying to console them, like they're all swooping in.
I was there first though.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
I could have swore you gave one of them, or you tried like
The chick
hugging
started
one of
crying.
them.
Yeah, the chick was crying. I was just like, hey man, you're good. You're
right after
alive.
you're all screaming, or like this is.
I was screaming at them.
Yeah, you were screaming at them
man.
before.
But
You just swooped in.
and then oh, this is gonna make me sound like a fucking asshole. But then I found out that they knew each other. The two people that got into a car crash, they
Isn't
knew
that
each
crazy?
other. And then when I found that out, I said something to her, and then I was like, all right, guys, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen. They know each other,
The fucking fire. Yeah, I thought they were gonna fight or something when they got out.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
Oh yeah, she's good, bro. They know each other.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
But that was like, as soon as I would say 2-3 minutes after the accident, the fucking fire trucks and everything just
Police were there.
yeah, just swooped in, or at least it felt like 3 minutes. Maybe we were just too drunk to realize how
Maybe,
long it
yeah.
actually took.
Then we walked across the street. We were having our
We bought a
smokes.
fucking pizza, so obviously we took
Oh,
a hit
yeah.
on our carnivore journey.
Oh, that's what
Oh, we went to the fucking pizza place before
yeah,
that.
this was yeah. So
Whose bright idea was that?
your wife's.
Okay.
It's her birthday. It was a special occasion.
Okay.
So at what point did after the second bar we went to the pizza place? Or
Yeah.
did we okay.
So we walked down. I'm assuming we went
Because I
past
think
the
we were
pizza place.
we were going to 7-Eleven, and your wife sees a pizza place and she's like, oh, let's go. I'm like, well, all right, we'll go, we'll get you a pizza. But then
Yeah.
we ended up eating the pizza.
And I was trying to order beer in there, but they stopped serving beer. I was trying to
Bastards.
get a picture. But yeah, it was like a little over midnight at that point.
Good thing.
And they said we don't sell beer after midnight.
Heck. But good thing you didn't, because we were having hard alcohol the whole night.
Yeah.
And then we had a seltzer, and then beer too. We would have for sure the next morning. We would have been throwing up, man.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
And then so we got pizza there, and then when I got to the 7-Eleven, I was already fucked up at this point, obviously. Then I wanted more pizza, so I'm like, you know what? Can I get a 7-Eleven pizza? And they're like, sure. So there I am waiting for the pizza.
Yeah.
Then me and your wife ate it. You didn't have any.
Yeah. I regret not having any.
No, actually, here's
Their
why.
pizza is actually pretty decent.
It is, but one thing I noticed, but I didn't think about while I was eating it, the sauce is really sugary. And then the next morning, that's why my stomach was all
Oh.
fucked up, and your wife's too.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't feel it. But
Dang.
fuck,
Good
man.
thing I said no.
Yeah,
I can't imagine my drunk self said no to pizza.
I know. I was pretty surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. And then I remember on the Uber home, I was just there, fucking eating the pizza. It was like fucking heaven, dude. You know when you get to that point where you're all fucked up eating something?
You were
and just
eating in the Uber?
Yeah, dude.
You're not supposed to eat in the Ubers?
Oh, well, fuck. The guy didn't say anything. He was too busy chatting up your wife.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck they were talking about. I was
Me
just there
either.
like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the dude had a girlfriend and everything. He had like a wallpaper of his girlfriend.
Lame.
Yeah. But here he is chatting it up.
With your wife in
Yep.
front of you. The audacity of him.
Yeah. But I'm not really the jealous type like that.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fine. I mean,
She's
Just
more of the
chatting.
jealous type. Well, actually, lately she's been better, as seen on the bar, because we went and told her,
'cause obviously, yeah, we immediately
yeah,
told her.
and she was thinking that was cool.
Yeah, she was like, "Damn, I'm with somebody who gets hit on." Yeah, that was pretty surprised when I heard that.
Yep. It wasn't always the case,
Yeah.
like with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would get jealous. Have you ever
Before.
been like with jealous chicks at all?
Yeah, but I would give her reasons to be jealous.
Uh,
Yeah.
Like you purposely tried to manipulate
Not,
shit?
no, I would just get caught like texting other girls and stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But you know.
But before that, was there any clear line where you guys discussed this, like, oh, you can't text other girls or anything like that?
Like back in high school. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cuz like I mean, you know, nowadays it's like now that we're older, it's like to an extent, right?
Yeah.
Like if before you met your wife, if you had female friends
Yeah.
that were there before you ever knew your wife,
Yeah.
and your wife told you to cut them off, that would be like a dick move.
Oh yeah.
But
And there's couples that actually do that. They make those
Yeah.
arrangements like,
Yes.
oh, you got to cut this person off.
yeah, it's pretty fucked up,
Yeah.
you know, when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to be with somebody like that if I did have
Yeah.
friends that were chicks.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess I would feel different if there was like a really close guy friend that she had and he wasn't gay. If he was gay, that'd be cool.
Yeah, of course.
But if, this dude was always texting and stuff,
Then I would be like, all right, what
little,
the fuck's going on?
but to have, guys on, like, to be texting guys, that's no real big deal. Especially like if there were, you have people at work that's on your phone and shit.
Yeah.
Like you have to text them.
They're making arrangements for like a lunch.
Just
or
little
something.
shit like that.
Yeah.
But
That wouldn't be something to get jealous of.
But if there was like a close guy friend, I guess I don't know how I would
There
feel.
would have to be like a little jealousy there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just or maybe like a close eye on at first to see how it is.
Understandable.
Yep.
You're a man after all, you know?
Yep. But I haven't really had those problems. But people do. People do experience those problems.
Yeah. Like no, never mind, I can't talk about that. Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's how our night went.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. I regretted it the next morning, to be honest.
You did.
Yeah, a lot of shit happened.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that wasn't supposed to do. But and I can't talk.
Oh,
more on
were you
that, but
texting and shit? Like
that
people?
was yeah.
At the time, it seems like a good idea to do.
It does, but then the next morning you wake up and you're like, ah, fuck.
And then you just have to
why did I
deal
do
with it.
Yeah. Well, I just deleted
Don't do
it.
anything.
I don't
Delete it,
didn't-
pretend it never
Yep,
happened.
exactly.
Yep.
That's what you gotta do,
Yeah, I've done that too. Like it feels cringy the next morning.
Hell yeah. When you're sober,
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, I shouldn't have done this.
Yep.
But we all do regrettable stuff when we're drunk.
Mhm. Although I always tell you, don't text when you're drunk, but you seem to always do that.
Well, I also gave you guys rules, right? Like take my phone away. You guys
Okay.
didn't.
Yeah.
So who's really at fault?
Us, man.
Yeah.
We should have took your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think as a precaution if we go out again tonight, I'm gonna give you guys my phone
All
before
right.
we even start.
All right. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
But and I definitely don't want to be the person who loses your phone, so maybe just give it to Gabby.
Yeah.
I tend to drop my phone.
He's the responsible one.
I drop my phone.
Oh,
I
yeah.
lose my phone.
Last week when we went out drinking, you dropped your phone like multiple times.
Yeah.
2 or
No
3
wonder
times.
it's coming apart.
And
Well,
then-
it's not even really turning on right now.
Yeah, and then you couldn't even turn it on the next morning.
Yeah. I don't even.
Hopefully, it's just a simple fix.
Is it weird that I don't remember dropping it?
I mean, no, because of how fucked up you were.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I remember we got here and then we have like a group chat with all the cousins and shit. But yeah, I had video of us talking about the night and shit, and we all looked hella fucked up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I turned to you at one point, like you were just laying on the sofa. Like,
Yeah.
hella
I was
dead.
hella comfortable. Fucking
Hella
A.
dead.
Yeah. I don't even know how I got in bed.
Yeah.
Did I walk to bed?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't even remember that.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't even remember taking my pants off.
Yep, this dude was asking for he said, "Give me your big shorts, like clean big shorts so he could sleep in them,
my
right?
God. Yeah.
Because he was staying over the night because he wasn't gonna drive.
Yeah, of course not.
And then me and Gabby thought it would be a good idea to actually give him a pair of her yoga pants. So we we just gave it to him. He put it on, and that shit was like hella tight, and it looked hella strange because not only is it hella small, but also it's yoga pants.
Yeah,
So
dude.
this dude was wearing yoga pants
Ladies
throughout the
yoga
house.
pants. It's
Yeah.
so fucking stupid, bro.
And he didn't realize it until the next
next-
morning.
yeah.
He woke up.
And even then, I was like, "What the fuck did Adrian give me?" Or is it cool if I say your name?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, all right. I was like, "What the fuck did Adrian give me?" Like, I thought they were yours,
Yeah.
but then it turned out it was your wife's. And then I was so mad.
Man, you probably had some junk in the trunk in those yoga pants, huh?
Probably. I didn't even bother looking at myself.
Oh shit. But yeah, that was a pretty funny sight.
My God.
But you were complaining that night when we gave it to you. You went in the bathroom, changed into them, came out.
I went
and
into
we're
the
like,
bathroom.
yeah, you changed into them, and then you came out and you were like, "What the fuck is this?" And I said, "Oh, that's just my yoga pants, man. Like, that's the only thing I have." But it seems like you forgot because the next morning you were still wondering what the fuck it was,
Yeah,
although they weren't mine.
yeah.
But yeah, now you could say you wore ladies' yoga pants.
Great.
That's very great. That was funny.
Let's see. One thing I wanted to bring up is that a while ago, I felt really bad about this, but I think it was like a month ago. My dad, he called me. Remember that time I was
Oh
over
yeah,
here?
yeah.
He called me to let me know that his mom was dying, and if I wanted to go see her in Mexico.
Yeah.
And I was thinking really hard about it, and I really didn't want to, because
You didn't want to take the trip or what?
I've never met her. I have met like his brothers, and his brothers in Iowa. That's where they live.
Iowa, eh?
Yeah, yeah. And but from the Mexico side of that family, I've never really gotten to know them really well. So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, why even bother at this point?
Gotcha.
But then I had a conversation with my mom, and she tends to look at things from a neutral standpoint. So she was trying to convince me to think a little harder about it, because like like I have actual Indio blood in me. Well, I mean,
Like Middle Eastern.
It's my
blood.
mom's blood. No, not Middle Eastern. It's my mom's blood, but my family
Yeah.
heritage are like natives of Mexico.
Yeah.
'Cause they're
Mexico Indian.
they're from Michoacan.
Yeah.
Like deep
That's
Mich-
hardcore Mexican
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. So, if I ever wanted to legit get to know my roots, my dad is the only connection to that.
Oh.
And I don't have the greatest relationship with my father for various reasons. Growing up,
Yeah.
not really ever seeing him, but yeah. So I kind of thought more about it, and I'm kind of an asshole to my dad for obvious reasons, but
Does he try to be nice to you and stuff?
I mean, he definitely does. Yeah, he tries, but there's still a lot of resentment there, and I still need to have a conversation with him that I'm not necessarily ready for. My mom as well, but
Yeah.
it's
Is it something that you feel like you will have one day, that conversation?
maybe one day, but not anytime soon. I'm just more focused on where I want my life to go.
Yeah.
And then I'll deal with all the other stuff.
Yeah. Right now you're like at a steering point. You're steering it towards like a certain trajectory.
Yeah, because I'm in a good place right now. Like I'm not depressed or anything.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I was a couple months ago.
Since your what was it? Your revelation? No, was it a revelation?
Epiphany. Yeah.
Epiphany. Yeah.
I guess technically revelation as well.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically something that makes you go like,
Yeah.
this is whatever it may be.
I don't know. I think I said my epiphany before on the podcast, but just
I
to
think so. Yeah.
reiterate if people are new, my epiphany was before I was I was dating around and
Dating a lot.
I felt like you know, because I'm 25 right now. I felt like I needed to, you know, get the ball rolling and find a wife, have a family. But then when I like sat down one day, I really thought about it, and I actually don't want that. I mean, yeah, a wife one day would be pretty cool, but I don't want to like rush to get a wife. You know what I mean?
Because it was your idea you needed to be married and have
Yeah,
kids and
yeah,
all
and
this stuff.
yeah. But then I realized, like, you know, there's a bunch of shit in this life that I want to do. Because we only, well, depending on what you believe in, we only have one life. Some people believe in reincarnation. I think it does exist, but for my own personal choice, if I die and
Yeah.
God gives me the choice if I want to be reincarnated, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? I don't
Ah,
know. Obviously, I
that'd
don't
be
know
interesting
exactly how it
having
works,
the
but
choice.
yeah, yeah. But me, I don't want to be reincarnated. So I only have one life.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a bunch of shit here on Earth that we can't do in heaven. You know what I mean? So like, you know, like
Like sniff coke
traveling.
out of hookers' asses, things like that.
Technically, yeah, but
Uh,
but I mean more like traveling.
ah.
You know, like drinking, smoking. Because you know, you can't drink in heaven from the spirits that I've talked
And
to.
will you even feel the effects? Because you don't really have a human body, and the effects that we garner are just the chemical reactions to drinking such alcohol or
So
substances.
from what little I've talked to spirits about, because there are angels that are able to come to Earth to, you know, to help people and stuff.
Right.
They can drink alcohol while they're here.
Whoa.
Yeah, just not in heaven. But if, you know, obviously if you get caught drinking alcohol, you're punished because, you
Ah.
know, you're not supposed to be doing that stuff.
But aren't they being watched as well?
They are, yeah, by other, you know, other angels
So
and
they
stuff.
like, do they sneak in an alley and just drink alcohol and stuff?
No, from what they just touch it.
Ah,
They could just touch it.
don't
And,
even have to drink.
yeah, they could just touch it and feel the effects.
This needs to be a thing in human life.
Imagine. Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be fucking
I'm
dope.
just gonna, or also touch the vape. Oh yeah, I'm getting nice buzz. Yeah.
That'd be sick. But yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, there's a bunch of shit that I want to do down here and on Earth that I can't do in heaven.
Mhm.
And I feel like just having a family and a wife is gonna get in the way of that stuff. You know?
Yeah, I could see that.
Plus, like with all the time we've been, you know, investing in ways to improve the podcast and, you know, where exactly we want it to go. It's just it's very time consuming, and having a baby is just gonna fuck all that up.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, if I imagine if I was married and had a baby, like we couldn't have gone out last weekend.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be tough.
Yeah. So like all those awesome memories or experiences that I get to have with you guys will be no more, all because I had a fucking baby.
The most fun that times that you could think of didn't involve any kids being around.
Exactly. It always involved adults getting fucked up,
Yep.
which you know is awesome.
Yep.
Or like going to raves. Like you can't go to raves
Can't
if I
take
have
a baby over there.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wonder if there's been people who took babies over there.
There was a festival that allowed you to take babies in.
Uh,
I thought it was weird though, because
yeah.
there was people smoking and shit in there.
But also, like those events are really loud. What would that do to little baby ears?
You would definitely need those
Like earplugs for them.
those earmuffs. Yeah, like you know
Oh,
those
earmuffs.
gun
Yeah,
range
that way.
earmuffs.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I've seen people put those on their babies.
And it's probably recommended that, you know, people wear earplugs or earmuffs
Oh yeah,
anyways.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't.
Yeah. I've been to events where the next day my ears are fucking ringing. I could barely hear a thing.
Yeah, dude, I learned my lesson. I went to a rave, and from where I was standing in the crowd, there was a speaker like pointed directly at me,
Oh shit.
and my left ear. Ever since that rave, my left ear there's a
Damn.
constant ringing in it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's like a very mild form of tinnitus. I can only hear it if I'm like laying in bed at night, but it's not to the point where I can't sleep. Like I could still sleep even though I hear it.
Yeah.
Thankfully. But ever since then, I always take earplugs to raves.
Same, man.
I don't care if I look fucking stupid.
Well, all those metal shows are really loud too.
Oh, yeah.
And my ears used to just be fucked over the next day.
Yeah,
So
dude.
I just started bringing earplugs, and it's been a lot better.
Hell yeah. And
And
then
you could still hear shit.
yeah, that's the amazing part. That's that you could still hear the music clearly.
Yeah.
Like obviously don't get the rubber ones. Those suck ass. But they
There's
have
rubber ones?
the you know the ones that the very bright orange ones that like construction workers wear?
Ah.
Yeah, those are ass, dude.
I've worn some of those. Oh, actually not. I've worn like the ones that they sell for like going to like a shooting range, but they look
Mhm.
the same. I think they just have different levels of strength, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they
But
definitely do.
I got those, and those seem to have worked.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the ones well, they market it as show earplugs.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
yeah. So they definitely like lower the range of how you hear things, but
Yeah.
you could still hear it very clearly.
Yeah. That's what it probably does. They probably vary in levels of I guess the frequencies that
Yeah.
you're able to
There's
hear.
some stronger than others,
Yeah.
you know.
But yeah, it's recommended if you guys go to a show, take some earplugs.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And if you need specific ones, what's that? There's a company called Eargasm.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, they have really good ones. I've tried them once,
Okay.
and we are not sponsored.
Yeah.
So, if you're ever gonna go to a show, get some Eargasm plugs.
I like the name for sure. Do they come in colors and shit?
They do.
Sounds like a commercial now.
I know.
Like, tell me about the
They
colors.
they do come in colors though. You can
Yeah.
get some. You can get some matching your skin tone, so you don't have to.
Mm.
Some people don't see them as obvious. But
Yep.
again, people. I mean, if somebody's gonna judge you for wearing earplugs, fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't think they will. Maybe if you wore like the ear muffs, that's debatable.
That's debatable. But I
Although
mean,
that's
I could see what you're trying to
it's
do.
overkill.
But it's kind of like yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, it
I don't
just
wanna-
seems less approachable, right? If someone's wearing like ear muffs,
Yeah.
like you're less likely to walk up to them and try to talk to them, especially if it's like a male
Yeah.
and female. Like if you're trying to, talk to a girl or whatever.
Yeah, you
like,
would look pretty weird.
Yeah. But also, they're less likely to approach you because you're wearing it, and it seems like you're trying to block off like
Everybody.
everybody. But when you're wearing the fucking earplugs, I don't think anyone pays no mind. You could still walk up to a person and talk to them.
Plus, typically when you have the earplugs in, you could still hear other people.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just have to talk a little louder.
You're all screaming. I think you have to scream anyways.
Yeah, if you're at a show.
Yeah.
Like, wanna get a drink?
Like, I wonder how loud that really is. I don't think, like, if we recorded like the frequency of our voice when we were at a show, like, I wonder how that would sound in a silent room.
Mm. Definitely,
Probably fucking loud. You're probably screaming.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've had to do that, scream while I'm at raves.
Yeah.
It's the only way people can hear you.
Yeah. Have you ever been to like a silent disco or silent show, or what do they call those?
Silent discos.
Yeah, silent disco.
Yeah, I actually have. But it was at I went to this festival called Escape. It's made by the same people that do EDC in San Bernardino. And there was a section, we were just walking around the festival, and there was a section where they had
Whoa.
that silent disco.
I think
It's
that would
pretty
be cool.
fucking trippy to see.
I
It was
know.
just a bunch of people dancing with like
It's all
no music
silent.
going on until you
Yeah.
put the headphones on.
Yeah.
It show's dope.
And it's like one of those things like when you put 3D glasses and watch a movie, you're always like, you're
Oh,
always
yeah.
trying to see like what
Yeah.
it looks like without the glasses.
Yeah.
I bet you it's the same thing where you like just take them off just to see
Just
how
look
it
around
is.
you, be like,
Yeah.
just see a bunch of people
Like this
in
is fucking
silence, just
weird.
dancing.
This is weird but cool. Yeah. Imagine if there was like a silent metal show. That'd be funny.
Fucking yeah, just people moshing to like the sound of nothing.
Yeah. And it'd be a live show, so I would imagine the guitars would have to be plugged into like some. Well, they're already plugged in, so it just has to feed to like a sound,
Oh, like a wireless
like a
transmitter,
board.
or
Yeah,
a wireless frequency
yeah.
transmitter.
And instead of having it project through a speaker, it just goes through the headphones.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
That'd
Someone
be-
should get on that. But how would you silent drums? Oh, maybe electric drums.
Mm.
Yeah,
But even then, you would kind of hear the tap, tap, tap.
yeah, you kind of would. But if there's a crowd, I don't know.
True.
Is it really, really silent? Probably not.
Hmm.
Probably somewhat. All you hear is like footsteps and shit.
Somebody get on that.
Mm-hmm.
I know, especially if everybody's like thrashing.
Yeah. And how would the vocalist do his thing?
Oh yeah, you're right.
You'd still be able
Probably
to hear
still
them.
out him.
What if they whisper?
I don't think the song would come out as good if they did. It's typically a rock show. They're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this song's about the atrocities of the Iraq War.
Yeah. This one's about, what's a ridiculous thing?
The
Or
homeless
saving the
issue.
forest. Actually, that's like all Gojira songs.
About saving the forest?
Well, they do like saving the ocean a lot of the times and
Oh, yeah.
saving the planet type of shit.
Well, I mean, that's definitely something that we need to do, because
Yeah.
we fucking live here.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's kind of irritating when you see people even littering. That shit drives me
I know,
wild.
man.
Like the last time we were headed to Stockton, there was like once we got near to Stockton, actually in Stockton,
Yeah.
within the lines of it, there was like a truck who just threw all like their fast food bags out the window on the freeway. They're like this.
That's
It's one of
fucking-
those trucks where the back window opens.
Yeah.
And they just tossed it
Fucking
on the
assholes.
freeway.
I remember I had an ex-girlfriend where I took her to Jack in the Box, and then when we were done eating our food, we were leaving. I was
Yeah.
gonna throw the trash away when we got home, and she throws the shit out the window.
What
I
the
was
fuck?
so pissed. Like, we got into a fight about it because her friend was with us,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't get in fights with people around, but it just got me so heated that
Yeah.
I popped off.
Oh yeah.
Still kind of ashamed of it, but fuck, man, what the fuck are you littering?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was guilty of that before. I remember we had an awkward situation. It was after work and I was smoking a cigarette back in the day
Mm-hmm.
and I threw it on the ground. You said, "Come on, man, pick it up." Like don't litter. And then I was like, I'm good. And then you were like, "Pick it up, dude. Do you really want to litter?" And I was like, "No, you pick it up then. If you really want it off the ground." And then you were just like silent but mad.
Yeah.
And I think we were like, we shared cars since we both worked at the same place. So it was like an awkward ride home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We butt heads sometimes. Well, we used to.
Used to.
Not anymore.
Yeah. It's rare.
Very rare. Yeah.
I remember some guy on the freeway. I think I told you the story, but I threw my cigarette out on the freeway. And then he was just like flipping me off. This was in the Bay Area.
Oh, yeah, where
Yeah.
they really hate cigarettes. Yeah,
then-
dude.
Yeah. And then I was just laughing at the guy and then flipping him off. And then he sped up in front of me and I just decided to chase him. And in doing so, I also cut off like a big 4x4 truck, like with
Ooh.
lifted wheels.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like, have you seen those Tom and Jerry cartoons where like the cat is chasing the mouse, but then the dog sees the cat and
Oh, yeah,
then
and then they're all chasing
they're
each
all
other.
chasing
Yeah.
each other. That was like that. Because while I was trying to chase this guy, there's a fucking truck behind me flashing
Chasing
their
you,
lights,
yeah.
trying to fucking ram me off the road. It was ridiculous. All for some cigarette. I don't even like remember cutting them off, but I had to have if they were chasing me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's interesting
Those were the
how,
days.
we grow up and we realize shit that we did wasn't okay.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not only do I not smoke cigarettes anymore, but I don't litter.
Yeah. We do vapes now. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck if somebody thinks I'm an asshole. I don't want to walk around smelling like cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
It's not sexy to smell like cigarettes.
It's a nasty smell.
Yeah. About we say that, but last week we were smoking cigarettes. It was the end of the night though.
Yeah.
We were going home. We weren't gonna see anybody.
We smoked like Black and Milds.
Oh, so
Okay.
that Uber driver probably didn't appreciate it.
Oh yeah. We smelled like alcohol,
Alcohol,
pizza,
Black and Mild.
Black and Milds. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We probably smelled like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine being that Uber driver. You just pick up drunk people. All you're gonna smell is alcohol. For
At
sure.
least we didn't throw up in his car.
Oh yeah.
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 That would have been really bad.
Mhm.
The charge for throwing up in an Uber is $250.
Ooh, my God.
I know.
Damn, that's an expensive Uber ride.
Fuck yeah, dude. I would have felt so bad if it was me. I would
Uh,
have wired you the money and be like,
yeah.
dude, I'm so sorry.
Or even throwing up out the window. I wonder if they would still be like, nah, you can't do that in here, bro.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, take that shit
'Cause,
outside.
they have to stop and they have to clean the car and they have to report it.
Yeah.
You know.
And I bet you it happens so many times too.
For sure. That's why from what little I've talked to with Uber drivers about, some of them specifically don't Uber at night
Yeah.
because of drunk people.
That.
Yeah.
Interesting. Probably
Also,
a smart idea, but you're losing out on money too.
True. Because sometimes drunk people are hard to deal with.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like I'm glad I'm not difficult to deal with when I'm drunk.
And drunk people are annoying.
Would you agree to that? I'm not difficult to deal with.
No.
Okay.
You're hilarious when you're drunk.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'll take hilarious.
You're super vulgar, but
Really?
it's funny. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know, because I was before we started the podcast, I was talking to you about if I was thinking about it all week, like if I say anything inappropriate to you guys. Hey everybody, sorry about that. I said something that we weren't supposed to say.
It happens a lot in this show.
It happens.
No.
Okay, where did
But
I
we were
leave off?
discussing like
Throwing up
I
in
guess
an Uber?
no, we could
Or,
still
no, how vulgar I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talked about things with you guys that I didn't want to talk about. Oh my God. I fucking told you guys that if it wasn't for my dog, I would have killed myself a long time ago.
Yeah.
Fuck, why the fuck did I say that? God damn it.
Yeah. Now Gabby's hella worried about you.
Is she?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Making her worried.
Son of a bitch. I know the last thing I want to do is make her wife worried about me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we were talking a lot about,
we were talking about like life shit.
What if Gabby and I dated other people? Things like that.
Yeah. Which, I shouldn't have brought up, but it happens. So,
oh yeah, and
I ask too many questions when I'm drunk.
Yeah. No, it's funny, man.
Yeah.
Gabby gets a kick out of it too.
Well, I'm glad I made you guys laugh.
Yeah.
Not.
But the next day, are you usually like, what the hell did I say?
Because I remember bits and pieces of it. Yeah. We'll cut this out if we need to.
Okay.
But I just genuinely need to know this.
Yeah.
Was I talking about?
Yeah.
Fuck. God fucking damn it, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What the fuck did I say?
You said, do you remember the time when, or you didn't even say that. You said, you know how I said I wouldn't at all, but if it was.
Oh no! I fucking said that. No,
Yeah.
Are you shitting me right now?
Not in front of her though.
Oh my God.
Just to be.
Oh my God. But still.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. You were like.
Oh no, dude! I'm definitely cutting that out. I'm not putting this shit out there.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's funny.
Isn't it? Sorry, everybody. We had to cut out another part of the video. I said something I shouldn't have said. But
like always.
Let me
give a synopsis.
Like look. Isn't it kind of amazing that I said that inappropriate thing to you without your wife around? Like even in my blacked out mind,
you recognize.
I had the courtesy to not say it in front of her.
Yeah. I know.
That's kind of amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Like even though I'm all fucked up, I can still like read the room.
Like we're like it's like a smart drunk.
If there is such a thing. Yeah.
Or like a socially aware drunk.
Oh, there you go, dude. Socially aware drunk.
Yeah. I can't even imagine you saying that in front of Gabby.
Yeah, I know, dude. If I did, I would understand if I wasn't allowed at your house for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Honestly,
like I said, you get vulgar.
As cringe as it is, I'm honestly glad I did not say that in front of your wife.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That
But
would
fuck, dude, I don't want to make this a pattern. Seems like I'm talking about this every time we get drunk now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck.
Just make a mental note. Like before you drink, like I'm not gonna talk about this.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
But then when you drink, it's like maybe I should talk about this.
Fuck.
Maybe I was wrong before. Now I'm right.
God damn it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's what happens when you get drunk.
Shit.
It's
Yeah,
when-
because when I try not to, even when we're not drinking, I try not to bring that subject into the
yeah.
conversation around your wife, just
Yeah.
because I don't want to make it seem like that's all I want to talk about. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's kind of creepy. But but fuck, I'm glad. Yeah, I'm just glad I had the wherewithal and social awareness to not say that in front of her.
Yeah.
And only told you.
Oh shit. But I was surprised because you said you
Yeah.
wouldn't
Do that thing.
Do that thing.
And I know. Fucking Chips. The movie Chips. That's all they talked about in that movie.
Well, now that you're sober, did you change your mind on the subject matter?
So now that I'm sober, not to that specific thing
but
that
to
I
the
told you,
act.
but to the act, I am open to it.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
Well, you let us know
'cause
how
it
it
seems
is.
like I'm in the wrong here. Like I'm the lame-o who's not doing it.
Yeah.
And like I don't want to do it.
Open your mind.
Apparently I have to now. Everybody I've talked to calls me a bitch. All our cousins.
But everyone has their preferences.
I guess, but if like that's the standard, then I'm not.
I mean, that's opening standard. Like first time you meet.
Oh, I'll talk more about this with you when when we're off.
I mean, I think we talked about this on the show before. I think just the last one, maybe the one before that.
Maybe, but there's people that
Yeah.
people listening that I don't want them to know exactly what we're
Yeah.
talking about. I'll talk to you about this when
Yeah.
we're off. But fuck.
See what happens when you guys get drunk? This shit happens.
Yeah, don't get drunk. For anybody watching this, don't get drunk.
Don't get drunk.
Don't be like me.
Don't ever drink ever. We'll do that for you, and we'll report back.
All the embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fun night though.
It was.
As cringe as it was the next day. I had a fun night.
Oh yeah, it's always an adventure. Even the last time.
Those black and milds we
Adventure.
had were ass though.
How so? I enjoyed them.
They didn't taste good. Cause I
Blacks
think
are blacks.
no, cause I got the casino ones, and I told your
Oh.
wife the last one she got were grape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
What the hell are casino ones?
I'm assuming just like more harsh, or not
Oh.
more harsh, but they like
Because you think of smoking in a casino, you think of that harsh smell.
yeah, that harsh cigarette smell.
So it's supposed to be like a truly traditional tobacco
Yeah.
smell and taste.
Compared to a flavored one.
Hey, the grape ones, those are good.
Yeah,
For
dude,
sure.
they were. Fucking love those.
Yeah. But isn't it great that, or isn't it funny that when you drink cigarettes or cigars
Cigarettes.
seem like a good thing to do? Like when we get buzzed, we're always wanting to smoke.
Yeah, it's actually my ex-girlfriend got me into it because the times where we did go out drinking, she had a friend that smoked cigarettes, and I was like, hey, can I get a cigarette? I don't know why, but when you're drinking, you just want a cigarette.
Oh yeah.
It's just I don't know. It's like a red wine and a steak. You know, they just
Oh,
go well
Goes
together.
hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you didn't like drinking and you had moved from where we are now to, SoCal.
Yeah.
And
And I
you started
started-
posting like you drinking
that I'm
and
at
shit
bars
like
and shit,
that.
yeah.
Like, damn, this dude's kind of living it up now over there. He's going out there and partying.
Yeah, that's thanks to my ex-girlfriend. She got me into drinking too.
Yeah. And
Got me
now,
into drinking, smoking,
yeah,
shit.
used to be pretty straight edge.
I know what a fucking lame I was.
But what got you to, or did it just look fun when she drank, or what made you want to drink?
Cause she would go out and she would go out to bars and stuff, and then this was when we were long distance, so I visited her in San Diego,
Mhm.
and she would take me to bars, And I was like, all right, I'll try it out. So, I started drinking. She's telling me about all these different types of alcohol. And I'm like, all right, I'll try some Patron.
Yep.
And then, it's fucking smooth ass tequila. And yeah, I just started liking it. So I started acquainting, is that the word? Acquainting it with just having a fun time,
Oh yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I think it is acquainting.
Yeah. So that's how I started drinking. Was
Gotcha.
going to bars with my ex-girlfriend. And
Yeah.
then because she had a friend that smoked, that's how I started smoking too.
Yeah.
Cuz before that, I remember when we worked in the Bay Area, you guys would have smoke breaks, and that was when I tried
Oh yeah.
cigarettes for the first time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really concerning me when I was smoking every day because I never even bought cigarettes. The dude that worked there always wanted me to join him on like smoke breaks. So I just went out. Not only could I take a break,
Yeah.
but he was also giving me a cigarette. But then he smokes like 3 or 4 times throughout the day. So that shit adds up. After a while, I'm thinking like, am I smoking too much?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he would kind of almost take offense when I didn't want to smoke.
Yeah, it's like,
Because
come
I
on, don't
always
be a
did,
bitch.
and then all of a sudden I just don't. But he equates it to not wanting to take a break with them,
Hanging out with him, yeah.
Yeah. But nah, it was just I didn't want to just smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. Like 3 or 4 cigarettes a day.
I
Fuck.
know. That shit adds up.
It definitely does. I mean, we're probably not doing ourselves any favors because we smoke these all day,
Yeah.
but this is way less harmful than a
Yeah.
cigarette.
Yeah.
But still, it's not good that we're smoking it all day.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't recommend it.
Definitely don't recommend smoking all day. This is a habit now. I don't even, well, I do enjoy it, but it's out of habit that I enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I stopped enjoying cigarettes too. There was a lot of times towards the end when I quit them or started saying no, I don't want any cigarettes. It started like just making me feel nauseous smoking like actual cigarettes.
Yeah.
So it's just sometimes it works, especially if you've had a night drinking, then cigarettes don't really make me feel nauseous. But sometimes they just do.
There was a while where cigarette smoke made me nauseous. Like the smell of it
Yeah.
made me nauseous. But then I started smoking,
Oh.
and then I don't get it now.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Have you ever tried chewing tobacco?
No,
Yeah.
shit's gross.
Yeah, I started doing chewing tobacco when I was like, was I 16 or 17?
Yeah.
Because one of our cousins, he always did chewing tobacco, and then one time he gave it to me and my friend.
Yeah.
This was like a friend like that lived in the neighborhood, and then we just put it under our lip, and we thought we were hella cool. Like we were just, it hits you strong too. It's a strong buzz, especially at first.
Okay.
But then we started liking the way it felt. So, like we would stand in front of the liquor stores after school, and then we used to pay people to buy it for us.
Yeah. Back when people were cool. People don't do that nowadays.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. But we started taking a liking to like the pouch ones where you could put under your lip and without getting all the stuff under your teeth and shit.
Yeah.
Or between your teeth. So the pouches, we used to take to school even. We used to skip class. Especially me, I would skip class and then like join his class, and then I would sit on his table. We would just do chew like in class and shit, thinking we were cool because no one knew we were getting a buzz in school.
Yeah.
But after a while, that started making me feel nauseous too, and I stopped doing it. But yeah,
I just always thought it was disgusting.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
We had a cousin that was doing chew.
Yeah, that's the same cousin that
And-
gave me chew.
I don't no, it was a different one because you said you were 16 at the time.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's younger than you.
Oh,
So I don't think he was the one that was giving you chew.
okay. This is an older cousin.
Yeah. So this one's a younger cousin.
Oh,
So,
there's a younger cousin who did chew too.
yeah, I saw him do it. And
Oh
then
shit.
just seeing him constantly spit into a cup
Mm.
was just fucking disgusting to me. So I was like, yep, never
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Yeah, the older cousin, he actually had a technique where he didn't have to spit. He actually swallowed it.
Oh,
Yeah. So instead of spitting out, he just swallowed the
Yeah, you're not
juice.
supposed to do that.
Yeah, but he said that he's gonna die anyway, so
Oh,
why not just enjoy it?
it's interesting to me, those people who think like that, like, oh, I'm gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
But then when it comes down to it, they end up not wanting to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the people that, like during the beginning of the pandemic, were like, if I get Rona, I get Rona.
Yeah.
But then they get it, and then they're like,
Hella
they're
scared.
hella scared. We dude, we had a cousin who started having a Rona panic,
Yeah.
and then.
And to this day, he said he wasn't scared. Like,
Nah.
he
We
said
saw those messages.
Yeah, I
dude.
know.
We saw those messages.
and he was deleting messages too.
Yeah.
Like he got really emotional. And then just yesterday, he mentioned it again. Like, he said something about not being scared because his wife had it and he wasn't scared or some shit like that. I'd have to pull up the message, but I remember he would post like he was very concerned, and then after a while he would delete his messages like 2 minutes after he posted it, and that was like a frequent thing. He kept deleting messages because I don't know, maybe he realized he felt like he was a bitch or something, and he just deleted them.
Yeah, which he shouldn't feel like, because I mean, Rona is scary.
Yeah.
Because you get Rona and you're 8 times more likely to get blood clots in your brain.
Ooh.
Down the line, even if you what's the word? Beat it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
So,
scary.
even today, I wouldn't want to get Rona.
Yeah, right.
Even though we're a year in.
And this same person said that he wanted to get it at the time. He said this was before his scare.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He wanted to be immune to it, so he was trying to get it. But then when there was a scare,
freaking out.
He was freaking out.
Get the fuck out.
And now he's saying he wasn't scared again.
Yeah.
But
I think
we all
the
know what we
freak out
saw.
happened because we had another cousin that was hospitalized.
Yeah, after he saw that.
Due to Rona, and then after he saw that, he was like, "Oh fuck, it's serious."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which he should have said in the beginning.
Yeah.
But it was, I don't know, the way this country has handled the coronavirus is just not good.
I know.
On everybody's end, really. Like, the president at the time, Congress, the government.
Yeah.
They all handled it poorly. And
Very
they had a prime
poorly.
example from New Zealand, how they could have handled it.
Yeah.
But
The fucking blueprint. That's the blueprint of how
New Zealand, yeah, dude, New Zealand was literally the blueprint.
Yeah.
Blueprint.
But there's a lot of politics involved in
Yeah.
our pandemic. In this pandemic, well, at least there's a lot of politics wrapped into it.
Dude, there still is.
Yeah, to this day.
Like masks are associated with being far left liberal, which it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Because just try not to spread the virus, man.
Also,
Doesn't have to be political.
Also, another thing is like flags. The American flag is deemed to be an alt-right thing.
Yeah.
Like if you saw a guy in a truck and he had an American flag, you would think
He was
Republican,
conservative.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Even though we're all part of the U.S. and we all, basically are living in the system, and if we were to embrace that by putting up a flag, even though we're not Republican per se, or even if you're not anything but just want to show support for the country, it seems to be like an alt-right thing or a conservative thing.
Like you're supposed to hate living here.
Yeah.
Like, look, is America perfect? No. Do I hate living here? No. Do I love living here? Kinda. It's pretty cool.
It has its benefits.
Yeah, it has its benefits. America, I've always said, is like one of the least shittiest places to live.
Right.
Like, would I rather live here or Uganda? I'd rather live here.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
We got lucky.
For sure, yeah. If I fucking shout out to my grandpa for crossing those mountains.
Yeah. Or even we could have even been born in Mexico, and you know how the situation is over there.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, our Spanish would be a lot better.
Our Spanish would be better.
We could finally have that Spanish podcast that we've been dreaming of.
Yeah.
But then again, maybe we probably would have been poor, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there's more poor people than rich people over there.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of money, but it's distributed between like few people over there. So there are rich people. We could have been born to rich parents, I guess.
No, I'm gonna have to say no to that. I don't think so.
There are people born to rich parents over there.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
I meant like our current
No,
parents.
not our.
If we stayed
No.
in Mexico.
No, I'm saying like there's a chance if you're born in Mexico, someone has to be the kid of a rich person.
True.
But like I said, there's more poor people than rich people over there.
Yeah. People are just trying to make a living.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
And they had to work like 6 days a week, 13 hours a day, 14 hours a day, for like pennies.
I know people, especially Mexicans who live here, don't realize how good they have it.
Yeah.
Because we go visit Mexico, and
it's our vacation spot.
To us, it's a vacation, but to the people there, it's like, fuck, it's just everyday life.
Yeah, I wonder how
performing in the streets for money.
Oh yeah.
And shit.
You see that everywhere.
Which I admit, those people have actual talent, and if they were able to be in a country like America and do that shit, they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just post your ass up in San Francisco. You'll get a lot of money.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
People love that shit in San Francisco.
Yeah. They just...
Go ahead.
Like, especially near, like, the port area.
Yeah,
like, that's where all the piers. That's where all the people give money to entertainers.
Yeah, those fucking... Yeah, those, robot guys.
Robot guys.
Paint themselves silver and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get a lot of money doing that shit.
Then I seen people like singing. I've seen people dancing. There's
beatboxing
hella people doing shit. I wonder if you need to get a permit just to post up or no.
I don't know.
Like if you're there every day.
It doesn't seem like something that you need a permit for, but then again, with a city like San Francisco, maybe.
I know. Yeah.
They're really weird over there.
Yeah, they are. Fucking weirdos.
Yeah, they have all these freedoms. San Francisco has a lot of freedoms because of the type of people that live there. I'm not going to say what type. If you know San Francisco, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But you only get certain freedoms because everybody in the Bay Area, right? Like, for example, they all, what's the word? They all agree that smoking is bad, and anybody that does smoke is seen as like, ugh. Like, why are you doing that here? You know what I mean?
They look at you disgusted.
Yeah. While in, San Francisco, you walk around naked.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I don't mind it.
I do, dude.
I want to
people that walk around naked in San Francisco.
I want to walk around
disgusting.
in my birthday suit,
Fucking old men walking around naked.
Mainly old men doing it,
honestly. Yeah, mainly old men.
Yeah.
If it was like hot chicks doing it, that would be fine, but it's not. It's old men.
Yeah.
Showing off their nasty asses.
But there's some European countries where they can walk around naked, and it's funny because no one even bats an eye. They're like, "Oh, that person's naked."
Yeah, but that's just society, Like in Asian societies, right? They all have like some sort of bathhouse where you go in naked. So being around naked dudes isn't really
it's a normal
that big
thing.
of a deal. Yeah, it's a normal thing. But over here, it's like it's just weird.
Yeah.
We're not used to it.
For some reason, we take like a Puritan approach where we act like, sex is really disgusting, but everyone's doing it. Yeah. While other countries are just embracing it. They have naked news and shit.
Oh my god, that shit's awesome.
Yeah. But here it's like, ooh, that's yucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yet we're really fanatics of like action movies and people getting their heads blown off and blood and guts everywhere. That's okay. Yeah. I think kids could see that, but they can't see anything else,
I think it has to do with the big Christian influence this country has.
Oh, definitely.
Like, we're supposed to have a separation of church and state, and yet typically conservatives' main point is that they're hardcore Christians, which makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Because like, you shouldn't.
Personally, I don't see it as a benefit.
I mean, no, it doesn't have any benefit whatsoever. Like, why are you gonna bring, religion into government?
Yeah.
Like, it has nothing to do with each other.
There's a reason why there's a separation between church and state.
They're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a real big misconception is that we were founded as a Christian nation, Christian country, but it actually wasn't. So there's no talk about, there's actually no, even the religion word, just the word religion is nowhere on the Bill of Rights or anything. No bills have religion in it. even from the start. And actually, the founding fathers were trying to get away from all of that stuff, and that's why they came here to just actually be an actual government with no religious influence like where they were before.
Yeah, before we separated from Europe.
Yeah, and that's why they actually wanted it as a separation of church and state. And I think that's a great idea.
I mean, it definitely is. I also think Christians shouldn't be so hard on other religions. I mean,
Right.
it's ridiculous. Like, we were talking about this earlier. Like, you know how Pornhub every year sets out like their analytics
Right.
just to show what was like the biggest
Yeah.
searches of each state,
Yep.
and all those like that southern Christian belt of
Yep.
states, all of them mainly search up like, what were you
Incest
saying?
porn.
Like incest,
Or even stepsister porn,
and then
or
like gay porn as
stepmom
well.
porn. Yeah, gay porn, which is totally okay, but when you're preaching the fucking Bible and here you are searching all these immoral things like fucking your stepsister, things like that.
Yeah,
That's a different story.
It's just you're being a hypocrite at that
And
point.
also they're the biggest porn people who consumers.
Biggest porn consumers, those Christians.
I don't know why I just couldn't say it right.
And then they
I was
hate
stumbling.
they hate on gay people and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I talk a lot of shit about Christians, but there's aspects of Catholicism that I don't like either. Like,
Right.
I don't know if I've said this before, but my specific branch of Catholicism isn't the same as the Westboro Baptist Church.
All right.
They're a different branch of Catholicism, and the same goes to the Vatican as well.
Yeah.
Even though I do like the Pope, he's a cool guy, but and I feel like he's a good representative of our religion, even though I'm not necessarily a part of his specific branch.
Right.
But yeah, religion is just too critical.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like the fact that all these hard right conservatives brag about being honest to God Christians. Like,
yeah, that's funny.
I don't know. I just, even though I'm pretty serious about my religion, I just hate those.
But imagine putting their restrictions, like the same restrictions that like they're bound to, they want it to be bound to all Americans, basically. If you bring someone like that into government,
oh yeah,
then they're more likely to vote on ridiculous things like agree with it or not, but they try to limit abortions in states as well, and they actually try to get rid of it. They want people to actually have a baby, like no matter what. So no options for abortion at all.
Like, yeah, to the listeners out there, whether or not you agree we should have abortions, but me personally, I think we should. For many reasons. One, if a woman is raped.
Oh yeah.
And the raper, the raper. God damn it. The rapist doesn't wear a condom and he, ejaculates in her.
Yeah.
What is she supposed to have that baby? That is fucked up.
I know.
Like just on a human level, that's fucked up. She should have the right to get rid of that kid.
But yeah, so that's a perfect example of actually voting these type of people in, because they're voting with the sense of their religion in mind. So they're actually putting out a general blanket law, no abortions, but that's because they're Christian influences.
And I've seen like some of their arguments. Like, I've seen TikTok videos of there are these women who stand out in front of the abortion clinic to help the people from the church goers, because there's actual church people that stay posted at the abortion clinic telling people don't do it, don't abort your baby. And there are also women there who support or kind of like for protection, right?
Right.
Just to make sure that these church people don't harass them, which they kind of do.
Yeah. When you're screaming at someone, telling them not to do it.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I mean, the woman already is having a hard time, I'm sure, going to an abortion clinic. But
right.
Yeah. So I saw this one TikTok where some chick that was there to help the lady, she was talking to a church woman, kind of like having a little bit of a debate, and she was saying like, why don't um, why don't people just why can't they just adopt babies, you know?
Oh,
And then the church woman was like, they already do. Like there's thousands of kids waiting to be adopted. They could just get adopted, and which is not necessarily true. There's actually millions of kids in the system who aren't going to get adopted, for many reasons.
yeah.
Either because too fucked up, just can't find a home,
Not
and
a lot of people are out in the market to adopt kids.
yeah, some people just don't want kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they, if they accidentally get pregnant, they can go get an abortion because they just don't want children.
Yeah. And also, you got to give it up to the people who actually do adopt.
I mean, you guys are fucking troopers. Dude.
I know. Because personally, I don't think, for me personally, it would feel the same as having my own kid.
Yeah.
But that's just me. People do adopt. But I'm guessing that's one of the things that the whole abortion thing, the whole abortion process, like I don't know the numbers as to how many kids are adopted every year.
Yeah.
But your normal, or not normal, but I can't see people rushing out there to adopt kids.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Not
I
only
think
that,
they'd
but
rather have their own kid.
It's super hard to adopt a kid.
Yeah.
Because here in America, obviously, you have the opportunity to make a lot of money, but we get taxed pretty hard, right? Like, not all the money we make is gonna go to us. A large portion of it goes to public services, construction for state highways, shit like that. So even to adopt a kid, you have to make over a certain amount of money. Like, you essentially have to be rich, almost.
Right.
And not everybody here in America is rich. A lot of people are just living paycheck to paycheck, which is fine.
A majority, I would say.
A great majority.
Yeah.
Hardworking Americans just living paycheck to paycheck.
I think the number was fucking high too. The last time I seen it, I think it was like between 60 to 80%
are living paycheck to paycheck.
Living paycheck to paycheck. Yeah.
What
does that tell you?
Like I don't know. I kind of want to talk to somebody who is envious of us living in America, just to see like what their thought process is.
Right.
Because we live here and we're like, man, this place is shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to somebody else, it could be like the Holy Land.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we take it for granted.
We definitely do.
Just as Americans, we do.
We also have to deal with a lot of shit actually living here. So
yeah,
I want to know if they moved here from another country, exactly how much better they are off.
Ooh, that'd be a good. That would be a good discussion for sure.
Like, I want to meet somebody, be like, I had this dream of going to America, and I did, and I hated it here, and they ended up moving back.
Yeah, I wonder if there was ever a case of that. I imagine it's happened. Yeah,
for sure.
But I would imagine more people like being here than not.
Maybe.
But we don't have any numbers on that.
Yeah, we also can't really speak on it.
I know. It's all just a ballpark guess.
We've never lived anywhere else.
Right.
We've only ever lived here in America.
Yeah.
Then again, if I actually lived in Mexico, I don't know if I would actually be happy there. In terms of like,
it just depends.
Yeah.
Like if I could still do my remote work over there, and I probably.
Oh man, you would be living the high life.
I'd probably adapt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially if it was like near a beach town like Rosarito, I think I would enjoy that.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. But the company I work for blocks those Mexican IPs, so I don't think that would be possible for me.
All right. We'll find somewhere else to live, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Either San Diego or Las Vegas.
Yeah, maybe San Diego, Las Vegas. I guess it'll be fun to fast forward 10 years and see where we're at.
Yeah.
And can you imagine all the shit that we'll experience within 10 years?
I know. It's kind of weird. This is kind of weird thinking, but since we do this podcast with each other, I kind of think like, fuck, like we're like stuck with each other now.
Oh yeah. Like how would that even work?
Like wherever you move, I'm gonna have to move to. Or wherever I move,
then I'll have to move.
Yeah.
So if we want to keep the show going without being remote.
I don't think we could do this show remote.
Because we've all seen remote shows. It doesn't have the same feeling.
Yeah.
Is one person's audio is usually really great, and then the other
Like
person's audio is
one
like,
person's video shitty and the other
yeah,
one's great. Yeah.
yeah. Basically, whoever's recording it, that's the video source that's really great,
Yeah.
and the audio.
I know. I'm just stuck between if I want to move to San Diego or Las Vegas. I kind of lean more towards Las Vegas because it's like new.
Yeah.
Because I've lived in San Diego before.
Oh, that's
You have
right.
as well.
Yeah.
Has your wife ever lived in San Diego?
No,
Just
but she
visited?
really wants to live there though.
Okay. Well, shit, we'll have to convince
Yeah.
her to move to Las Vegas.
Well, she's open to that too.
All right.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Although it wasn't always the case.
Yeah.
I think just recently, within the last few months, she's open to it.
Since I brought it up, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, like
We could get some good property over there.
City of Lights, fucking 24 hours, 3 a.m. at a bar.
Yeah. Although I hear a majority of the people who live there don't even go to the strip. Usually only when family members come,
Yeah.
they
show it off.
But
Yeah, I know. I've never been to downtown Las Vegas, which is supposed to, like the old school downtown Las
Right.
Vegas, which they're actually starting to upgrade.
Oh, okay.
They're starting to make it look nice and shit.
Yeah.
Because before I heard stories that place was really shitty,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where like ugly people go.
Interesting.
It's kind of like the thing that they said, because all the beautiful people are at the strip.
Yeah.
All the hot chicks and shit.
I've never been to Vegas, so that would be a cool place to visit.
Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, we'll see where
we end up.
Yeah. Oh man. Thank you everybody so much for listening. This was a crazy episode.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to cut out so much.
But yeah, we do have to edit.
Yeah, for sure. I'll edit this shit out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. This is like what, our 25th episode, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Fucking hey, 25 episodes down. 75 more to go till we hit 100.
Probably reached over 30 hours by now of talk
Hell
time.
yeah.
So lots of content to absorb. Could you imagine us? Like, there's 30 hours of us talking in audio and video.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
To me, anyway.
Me too.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Con Weenies. Yeah, just those. I'm not gonna shout out my personals. You guys know the deal. Check the description if you want my personal.
There we go.
Bad.
Yeah.
Laters.